Merab Dvalishvili has shut down Umar Nurmagomedov. Now, obviously, we thought Umar was going to win, and he had some cleaner striking, but I was saying, he hasn't really fought anyone besides Corey Sandhagen, who's kind of gatekeeper anyway at this point. So I'm not going to count Merab out, but I think Merab really showed that he is the most dangerous bantamweight. This is what happens when you make someone have to work for their title shot super hard. This is what happens when you give him the toughest challenge for him right off the bat and shuttle him into a defense that he may or may not be ready for. Merab has faced an uphill battle all over the place, man. He has been facing all sorts of adversity, and he keeps coming out on top. The Georgians are starting to take over the UFC. In fact, honestly, my next video with Islam Makhachev, I'm going to bring up something about what I saw in that fight. But all I'm saying is if Ilia Topuria moves up to 155 to face Islam, that's going to be an interesting fight where I think that the kryptonite to all these Dagestanis is going to be the Georgians. And it's not going to be an easy fight for them by any means, but if there's one person who can really give these Dagestanis issues, it's going to be the Georgians. But Merab was having fun. Umar was trying to take him down. He basically physically got tired. When have we ever seen a Nurmagomedov get tired like that? Their cardio's always super on point, don't get me wrong. It's hard fought, but that just shows how good Merab's takedown defense, or how hard it is to take down Merab, because Merab is just a menace right now. Merab is just wow. Those last, I'm trying to put it into words, but when Umar actually got Merab to the ground early on in the fight, it took probably so much effort that Umar's like, how am I going to keep doing this for 5 rounds? And he didn't. And then you saw Merab starting to take down Umar, the guy that hasn't been taken down yet, and he did it. And I think he even he's tied with George St. Pierre for most takedowns in UFC, or I think he even surpassed that record. I don't know if he was able to pin Umar some of those takedowns long enough, but he even used the leg tie against Umar Nurmagomedov, and he is a Dagestani kryptonite now. It's insane. What else is there to say except we just saw him have the time of his life. He's all about that, and man, I'm so relieved for him because that was the toughest challenge. And if he could beat Umar like that, how is anyone going to beat Merab at bantamweight? I don't see it. But what's happening next? Umar is going to have to definitely take a fight and get his bearings back, because it was a winnable fight for Umar. I think he just underestimated Merab. So I think if they were to fight a second time, it would be a little different. But I don't know who Umar is going to face. Now, Merab, obviously, probably Sean O'Malley. I think he's going to have a second fight with Piotr Yan, but I don't think Yan's going to have a chance against Merab. But Yan, then O'Malley, and then I think, honestly, if he wants to move up to featherweight or something like that, because I think technically, then he has an Umar rematch if Umar has a comeback. Because I don't know how Umar is going to come back. But I've seen Saeed Nurmagomedov come back from adversity, so I don't think Umar is going to have a problem coming back from such. But definitely, I don't know if Merab's going to stay at bantamweight or he's going to think about moving up to featherweight once he cleans out the division. Because once you have a few really good title defenses at your respective division, then I think it's justifiable. Now, those people who get the belt once and say, I want to move up, that's a problem. But Merab, I just feel like his toughest test is behind him now. And as long as he doesn't sleep on his other opponents and fights to the best of his ability, I think he's going to have that belt for a very, very long time. Peace out.